Mic check.
Check,
Pass me
check.
the green. I need some weed with my
Check.
Hennessy.
Hey.
I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
We on the clock.
On the clock, clocking in.
Clocking in.
What's
boy.
up? It's the Bad
We
Man
always
Boys podcast. We're clocking in.
Clocking in. Clocking in, boy.
People even clock. Will you have to clock in at your job?
Nope. Digital. Tablet.
Oh no, I mean.
No,
you-
I don't have to
you do
clock in. I'm
punch?
salary.
Oh, okay.
But the people that work there, I clock them in on a tablet.
That's a lost art, man. Clocking in.
Dude, that old. I remember my dad worked at the bargain center in Lima, and I would go in there sometimes, and he had that. You'd push it. Cling,
Yeah.
that thing.
You'd have to hand your time card in to your boss.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you've never done be lying about your hours.
Turns out, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk to this. A lady that was like when I was a kid, I would go to work with him quite a bit, and the lady there was embezzling money. Ended up going to prison for it.
No shit. At
So
the
them
bargain
clock-
center?
Yeah, she was clocking
How
in.
does that even work?
She was taking like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
What'd she do there? Like she was like an accountant or
She was
something?
the accountant. Yeah.
Oh damn, dude. That's like.
Yeah, an African American woman actually. I can't remember. This is.
Well, then in that case, shout out to her, dude.
Dude,
She's
shout out
trying
to
come
you,
up. She's trying to come up.
her husband would come in too. He was like a electrician. They were not like your. I can't, dude. What was her fucking name? But this was like back in maybe the 90s, maybe.
Oh, so that's when it was easy to embezzle.
Yeah, dude. You would take them clock ins. You would write a different. You would erase it and write a different number. Dude.
Yeah, nowadays they got everything.
What do you
on
got in there?
file.
Vodka.
No, just water. It's the
Fresh water.
Yeti
Yeah, I
full
should
of
probably
vodka.
Just drink water, but I'm not going to.
How do you think they like Yeti's got to be the best as far as like keeping stuff cool? You put anything in there,
Hands down.
fucking. You put ice in there, and 10 days later, still ice.
Still got ice.
Yeah,
It's basically a freezer.
yeah, it really is. It's kind of
Freezer.
impressive,
You could put
honestly.
like ice and a little shrimp in there or something. You'd have frozen shrimp.
There's somebody, I think it was my wife the other day, was like talking about wanting to get like a Stanley cup or whatever. I'm just like, you just get a regular insulated cup, dude. They're
Yeah.
all the same thing. It's not.
Upstairs, I think by the sink, I just did dishes. There's probably 17 frozen or 17 insulated cups.
Yeah, they're all
different. They're all the same.
Like, Yeti's OG though.
Yeah.
I think I don't know.
They got the coolers and everything.
Yeah, I won one of their coolers at a raffle one time. Yeah, dude.
Do you win a lot of raffles?
No, I don't enter a lot of raffles.
I always thought about it, but I don't have good luck.
It's too risky.
I have bad luck. Don't
Yeah.
even do 50-50s, honestly.
Do people? I can imagine being a hardcore gambling addict and like everywhere you go, like they have a raffle or anything.
You're
You're
like
just
50-50. You're like, oh, fuck. I'll take 100 of them.
give me all of them. Give me 45 tickets.
Give me 45 and then you're like sitting there like listening to it. Not even. Speaking of raffles, we went to a football game, playoff game last night, high school. Dude, there was a parent. You know how parents can get a little intense. Like, if my son does something, I'm like, woo, like
Yeah.
you yell, like our touchdown, everybody gets all pumped up.
Uh-huh.
This dude was yelling the whole game at the refs, at the coaches, dude, a kid dropped a pass from Defiance, the other team. He yells, Butterfingers. Dude, a lady finally, so like our stands, the visitor stands were packed. Around him towards the end of the night, no, everybody just left. He was cussing.
What if he didn't have any kids on the team? He was just there.
Well, I don't know. He's always at the games, but usually,
Hardcore high school football fan, dude.
basically, he was like that guy, the equivalent of, oh, dude, let me get the pads on and show these kids, like that guy.
Uncle
like,
Rico.
He was standing up. Hey, coach, run plays, run play. Dude, I mean, it got like he could not. It would be it was a blowout.
Yeah.
BG got fucking stomped.
Yeah.
So it didn't even matter, dude. It would be an obvious like horse collar. A BG student literally pulled somebody down by their horse collar, and then he yells, "Pick up your dirty laundry!" Because they threw a flag. I'm like, dude, it's obviously a penalty. Like he was like, "What are you calling that for?" Like some lady finally was like, "Dude, can you shut the fuck up, please?"
That's always the worst, dude. I can't
Dude,
stand people
it's
like that.
embarrassing. And then it made me think, like, man, maybe I did that at one point.
I already think that people that are upset, that hardcore obsessed with sports, are weird. But like the lower the level you get, like NFL, if you're obsessed with the NFL team, pretty bad. You get to college football and you're a grown ass man obsessed with the college you didn't even go to half the time. You're in
Don't
like
get me
these
fucking
19,
started.
20. You're like yelling at these fucking 19 and 20 year olds. Then you get to high school and you're fucking doing that. That's just go home, dude.
Weird.
Just go home.
Weirdos.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a truck. We were going somewhere to like Clyde or something. There was an Ohio State truck. It was a F-150 or something. Ohio State
course it
painted
was.
on the side. Yeah. Ohio State painted on the side, and on the back it had each coach from like the years, like Jim Tressel to all the way to like who Urban Meyer to Ryan, like they had space for the next coach to paint on their airbrush or whatever. I was like, dude, how gay are you, bro? That's your like your day-to-day vehicle, and you're driving with Jim Trassel on the back. At least put a nigga on. At least put what's his name on there, fucking Maurice Claret.
Yeah, something.
Real OG dude.
Yeah, dude. I was watching that game earlier, and they, like, I don't know how this dude, Urban Meyer is still like on the panel, like for the college football, like game, not the game day, but like they had him on the talking to the.
Oh, he's on like the pregame show.
Yeah, with like Matt Leinart and stuff like that. But I'm like, this dude just like a year or two ago was just at a bar just
groping some teenager.
some teenagers.
Dude,
do you think they ever bring it up? Like, hey, man, you. No, I'm sure he parties, dude. Urban Meyer fucking parties.
Dude, he Florida Gator with Aaron Hernandez. And, dude, he had Aaron Hernandez and Bobby Boucher or
Bobby Boucher.
That dude. What's his name?
Tim
Tebow on the same team. You don't think he was getting lit in Florida, lit at Ohio State?
Well,
then
Tim Tebow was super.
Coach, can you please stop drinking? Can you please stop groping my girlfriend?
Dude, Tim Tebow was trash at football. I mean, in college he was all right, but
he played
like
baseball too, right?
Did he?
Yeah,
he looks like a baseball player. Still got that same haircut, that spiky hair.
He does dude. You basically, if you're an athlete, you can do anything.
Yeah,
you can do anything.
Even like the biggest trash players, like Brady Quinn and stuff. He does like on the NFL Network and shit. Like
Mark Sanchez does, like on a regular. Like I didn't know that he was normally for a while.
Yeah,
that's what he does. Who got Tom Brady now? Mark Sanchez,
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo's good.
Dude, I can't stand if you watch any like Kansas City Chiefs game though, like when he's doing it, just fucking sucking Mahomes' dick all the time, dude.
That's his goal. Like he probably has a poster of him. Like, man, that could have been me.
This guy.
He's just impressive.
That interception was on purpose to give it to the other team.
Actually, I'm gonna go down on the field right now and pull his dick out.
Romo used to be a dog though, dude. He used to be tearing it up. He would take all those hits and just never come out of the game.
Dude. Yeah, he was a G.
Was he like a high school teacher or something? They just like,
I don't know what he was.
Yeah. Like that movie with Mark Wahlberg, Invincible.
What is?
Trying out for the Eagles.
Didn't they do it Always Sunny?
Yeah.
Invincible.
I'm Donovan McNabb. I'm loving it.
I'm Donovan McNabb. Go to your local McDonald's, get a sausage egg McMuffin. I'm loving it. Oh, we got Donovan McNabb. He pulls up in that shitty car.
I always love those videos they see on Twitter all the time. People like the dude that you ever see that dude that dresses? He looks just like Drake, but like you can tell it's not him, obviously. But he's like going to clubs and stuff. These girls are taking pictures with him like it's Drake.
Should be on Atlanta.
Like, dude, you get a life, dude.
Dude, it's America, baby.
If you're an impersonator, dude, do something with yourself, man.
Yeah. What are you doing? Like, do you go home to your children? Like, if you're like an Elvis impersonator or whatever, Stone Cold impersonator or something, you go home to your kids like, "Woo, made $50 today. Fucking get a job, motherfuckers." Dude,
you ever been to you been to LA before?
No,
you haven't.
I've been to the desert out there for like a military operation. Can't speak about it.
That's how Hollywood Boulevard is. All these impersonators, like people dressed like Jack Sparrow, like 40-year-old men.
Do they get paid? Or is there like
I don't know what the point is.
Give them money?
I guess sometimes, yeah, probably. But it's
what
still
do they do?
Just I'm Jack Sparrow. Just like creep people out. That's what they do.
We're like Batman and shit.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking weird, man.
What a weird situation that is.
Yeah, imagine just like getting ready in the mirror every morning.
In the morning.
Your wife's like,
"Thanks for breakfast, baby.
You're gonna go dress as Jack Sparrow again." Honey,
thank you for your dinner.
Honey, this is going somewhere.
Thank you for your dinner, bar wench. And then you just go to fucking.
I just promise, honey, one day we'll be rich after this.
Oh man.
Gotta pay for our $2,000 apartment, studio apartment.
I've come to it is very expensive. I've come to realize I think we skipped a dimension at some point, maybe 9/11 or something switched us, but
took us to another dimension.
Like, dude, if I told you Donald Trump from The Apprentice, but turned up to 1,000, has rappers, goes on Joe Rogan show or whatever podcasts, and a black/Indian woman who's probably drunk all the time, who's the vice president, didn't even do anything, of an old man who can't talk, is running America. What would you think?
Where did we like? What point?
Did
Which election did this all start
Where they
happening?
were like, okay, fuck it. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Here. Let's just. And The Rock might run, and Kanye West might get in there as well.
Yeah, I think that the turning point was when they had brought Sarah Palin on to be to run for
She
vice
was too
president.
hot. Yeah, she was.
And then
hot.
it was like after that, it was like it just turned into a clown show. Let's just
Yeah.
get it's like WWE.
John
Like, just-
McCain was like that old school, still old politician, but he brought Sarah Palin in and was like, ooh.
Yeah, you could tell he didn't even like her too. He was just
No,
like,
she's like,
just
she's
stop
into like
talking.
BDSM and shit. I think dressing kinky.
That's kind of cool.
Get me a boner. Hey, president.
Is
come-
she still like in politics? She
No,
lives
I
in
think she,
Alaska.
Like,
they
she
don't really.
hunts and shit, and
Yeah.
she's like one of those conservative types.
Yeah, but ever since they do, every election's gotten a little bit weirder. Like a little
When
bit.
you
like,
got a woman named Sexy Red endorsing you.
Sexy Red, Lil Pump's endorsing.
Yeah, that music
My
video.
American hero.
What was that? And it didn't even have that many views. I'm about to check it now.
Dude,
It was like last night I checked it before I passed out, blacked out, and I think it was 52,000. That's nothing. I mean, we get, good.
They even at the end of the video, you see he had that clip of Donald Trump bringing him out and calling him Lil Pimp. Like he doesn't even know your name, dude.
Speaking of, did you see that Tony Hinchcliffe situation?
Yeah.
So I honestly don't think Donald Trump knew who.
No,
that
I don't
was.
think he did
I
either.
really don't think he knows what's going on.
No,
They're just
no.
like, put out, do what you want, put out
Yeah.
whoever you want, and I'll just deny it. Or
Did you see Matt and Shane making fun of him on their podcast?
last night,
I think it really was it. They usually release on
I
Fridays.
seen one last night, but they usually release like in the afternoon. But last night I was scrolling through YouTube and I seen they released and I watched it. But when you watch something like Hammered,
Yeah, I
I'll
saw
rewatch
a clip today of them just roasting Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
I mean they're friends with him, but like it was just funny. He's like,
Dude,
what the
he's
fuck was he
not-
doing?
Dude, that dude is not fucking funny.
No,
man.
he's not funny.
That's another thing.
Like I watch him kill Tony because like some of the comedians are funny, but he's the worst part of the show.
And you wanna?
You guys like when the comedians do bad on this show?
Yeah, you guys wanna fuck these comedians?
71,000 views.
That's
That's
so
what it's
sad.
at.
That's so sad, dude.
Hey, Lil Pump, if you want to come on our podcast and try to get some Cloud Boy,
Last night I watched
that is sad.
I watched that video and I watched Gucci Gang back to back, and I was like, this dude just
trash.
not a brain cell in that body.
Man, that's sad. Could you imagine being him? Like, okay, we're gonna record this. It's election time. This is gonna be huge. This is gonna be my comeback. And then he like wakes up. He's like 71. Fucking
I don't have to
God
monetize
damn.
it, dude.
Gucci Gang was doing millions of numbers, dude.
Well, it's not even a good song, dude. Like at least that one.
It doesn't rhyme.
No, there's no.
It's
he
like
can't
weird
sing.
auto-tune.
I thought he was gonna rap in it. He's just singing the whole time. It's bad.
Well, country. Everybody's going to country now because country's like the new pop. Like, you remember when Future and shit first came out and they were like rap, but they kind of went to a pop music
Yeah.
situation. That's everything's turned to country now.
Well, that shit makes me so mad, dude. Now they got like trap drums and country songs and shit. I'm just
That's
like,
we're basically hitting. And I've said this multiple podcasts, the pinnacle where all the sounds are just going to be combined, and because you have nothing else to
it's
do.
all just like.
Post Malone, country.
But all the country dudes are going the other way. Like they're
Like,
they're meeting in the middle.
They're
Like Morgan Wallen's
they're-
making these
yeah,
fucking
it's
like,
an interracial
songs with Lil
gangbang.
Durk and shit. I'm just
Yeah.
like, what the f-
Lil Durk's down too, down bad.
oh, he's real down bad, dude.
Look, they're releasing young Big Thug or Young,
Young Thug.
He's so big now.
Well,
large-
he's in
a
prison, dude.
Eating good or?
He can't do no drugs in prison. He just
Oh yeah, he was. probably
gained
on.
weight.
They let him out.
I know. We took that deal, dude, that plea deal. Which I would have
Yeah.
done the same thing, dude.
Yeah, I mean-
I'll be on probation. That's fine.
Could you imagine being a rapper, doing whatever you wanted, and then you're in jail?
The fucking what's that dude? Kodak Black. He just gets arrested every other day because
Yeah,
he's
but-
dumb as. Well, listen to him talk, dude. He's like, there ain't a whole lot going on up there.
We're in a weird. I was gonna tell you something too. We're just in a weird timeline. Is that
Yeah.
what they say?
Maybe we're just getting old, dude. Because like this,
No, nah. Shit is weird, boy.
yeah, it is weird.
Shit is weird. There was some weird shit.
Oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump.
And
that shit was kind of a banger, though.
what was it?
That video I sent you with the Mexicans singing that
Oh,
song about
yeah,
Donald
that-
Trump.
yeah. And that's Donald Trump posted that, right?
Mhm.
Well, he doesn't post that. That's what we're dealing with now.
Yeah.
That's where we went from, George Washington, like, well, come on, guys, I got wooden teeth, and then Abraham Lincoln, then like JFK and stuff, and then they killed that they shot him in broad daylight, and then they shot my man MLK. They're just And then now we got Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. And I had a dream, not to go back to Martin Luther King, but I did have a dream. I wrote this down. So I never voted in my life. I don't know what it's like. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But speaking of, we can get into that because I think it's a huge scam. I was in a weird booth, and it was just big words: Donald Trump, Kamala Harris.
Oh, you voted this year?
No, this was a dream.
Oh, it was a dream?
And I was like sitting there, and I was like, oh my god, like I felt immense pressure.
Yeah.
So then I scribbled in Kamala Harris's circle, and then like I walked out, I opened the thing, and there was just 2 rows of black people, like a crowd of black people that parted, and we're like, let's go, and I'm like fucking. I swear to God, dude, I woke up from this dream like, oh my god, I should probably vote. Like I saved like the black culture. Like they literally parted. They were like, yeah. And I was like, I did vote for Kamala. Let's go.
That's a good dream. pretty vivid.
No, you think that's what Martin Luther King's dream was like? But it was like all white people hugging him and stuff. Like, thank you. You're right. You're right, Martin.
That's so funny, dude. Like, Martin Luther King was really fighting for some real shit, and now we're like, it doesn't matter who's president.
Did
dude.
not matter.
No,
did not. You get to make fun of Puerto Rico. My friends at Puerto Rico. Oh man, old Donald Trump. But voting. So you vote, obviously.
I usually just vote in the presidential. I don't normally I don't do the local shit.
So
I
you
probably
can
should.
vote online, you can or write it in your ballot, or you go in. It's all digital, right?
The voting booths, when you go in person.
Yeah,
it's usually a screen. Yeah, it is now.
They can't count that, dude. They can do whatever they want then.
I mean, that's true. Russia can hack the system, dude.
Anything. You can't. I told my wife you need your individual paper, your name on it, the names of your vote, scribble in, hand it in to somebody like a teacher, and they just collect it and count them. So there's proof. Oh, here's how many this. Here's how many that.
Yeah.
Not do digital. That's like gambling digitally. Like playing a digital slot machine.
Right.
It's a computer. It's not. You're never gonna beat it.
Right.
It's designed to. Dude.
I mean, you could be right, dude. I don't know. I'm sure they're.
Dude, he's pissing me off just thinking about it, dude. I'm raging.
I mean, I don't know if it's. I don't really understand the point of wanting to be president. Honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I mean,
Well, it's all. This is my opinion. It's all an illusion of protection, an illusion of organization. That's the best way to put it. So, what's a shitty country?
What's a shitty country? I'm not going that route.
Afghanistan or something
Venezuela.
like that. Venezuela. Well, they have a leadership now. A country that doesn't have a leadership. Iraq. They had Saddam Hussein was a horrible dictator, but who was who the country thrived.
Right.
As soon as you remove that, he's nothing. We have to have some kind of leadership to thrive. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but
I understand that. I understand that.
There's nobody in charge. You're good luck. They have, but they're not. Dude, what the fuck is Donald Trump gonna do for us, dude?
He's not gonna do.
Kamala.
The first time he admitted he was like, yeah, the first time I was president, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just, and he's like, this time, and I'm like, this time nobody. When you get in that office, you don't do anything. They're just handing shit to you, and you're like, oh, I'll sign this, I guess.
I'm a supervisor somewhere. I have one person over me in the building, and then he has one person over him, and then that guy has one person over him. Blah blah blah. The whole timeline don't know what they're doing, dude. Day to day, dude. We act like we know what I don't know. I'm just like, do what the fuck. Just get us out of here.
Yeah.
Just get us out of here in one piece. Don't get hurt, please.
Yeah.
No one knows what the fuck they're doing.
I always my wife works as a nurse, right? Mm-hmm. And she's telling me stories about some of these things these nurses do and stuff. And some of the things they forget or fuck up. And I'm just like, my life is in these people's hands, and this is which is pure. I mean, they're human beings. That but the level for mistakes is just insane.
Astronaut, you're in your work. Any work you do, you're human. You're tired. You're stressed. You're whatever, hungover, whatever it may be. When I've gotten driving anxiety. Like I used to just whip it.
Right.
Dude, I've gotten such anxiety because I drive 30 minutes on the 75 to work and back. Every day. Because I'm like, the amount of people texting, the amount of people not paying attention, the amount of people who might be suicidal, the amount of truck drivers who are foreign, who don't give a flying fuck,
right?
Who could just be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's astronomical.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand people have motorcycles, dude. That's
Bro.
you're either gonna die, get in a wreck, or you're just gonna stop driving a motorcycle. There's only 3 options. Like, there's no way that ends well.
There's no protection.
Yeah,
No protection.
because it doesn't matter how good of a driver you are. There's everybody else on the road. There's millions of people you got to worry
Dude,
about.
that gives me such a. Like, I had to pull over one day because I was like freak. I don't know. I was like, dude, somebody could just hit me. Like,
Yeah.
there's not. And I drive the Tesla, the safest car in the fucking world. 5-star crash rating. A dude drove his whole family off of a cliff in California, and they all survived in a
In
Tesla.
a Tesla.
He tried to kill them all. Imagine that conversation.
Yeah, it's so awkward
It is really.
afterwards.
I'm not. It is a great safety.
I'm
Everything
sure, yeah.
has a. It turns into basically a big airbag. The doors, the seats, everything has a.
Bubble boy.
You're just in a bubble.
Bubble boy.
But
Bubble butt.
bubble butt, bubble
Bubble
butt.
butt.
But yeah, that's the illusion of people knowing. Do you think? And I'm not shitting on any politician. They're people too. Do you think that Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George Bush didn't know what the fuck he was doing?
Yeah.
Those towers hit that, dude. Do you remember 9/11? Like how Trump, like how crazy that shit was.
Yeah.
Do you think George Bush knew what the fuck? Like he's probably just sitting there like,
He's,
what?
he's reading those kids and they came in like,
Mr. Bush. He's like, what the fuck is going? And even if say it's a conspiracy, they all had to do with it. Still, that level of pressure under. There's world leaders. So Saudi Arabia is a superpower. You got Canada, you got Mexico, you got America, Venezuela, Britain, England.
yeah.
All of them have to communicate. There's just it's just a nightmare. Nightmare, dude. Nightmare.
My favorite video is when George Bush, after 9/11, when he's golfing and
Check out this drive.
we're bringing an end to terrorism
Yeah.
in the Middle East. Now check out this drive. Nailed
Wild,
it too.
dude. Who are we? What is this?
I'm 100% believe that Donald Trump doesn't actually want to be president. He's got all these legal issues right now, and he's like, I got to do something for 4 years to kind of because why? You're just chilling. You're a billionaire, just chilling. Why would you
You're
want to?
right,
Why would
yeah.
you want all this pressure? Why would you want to go campaigning and shit? You could just hang out in your Mar-a-Lago suite and
Do you think it's
go
an ego?
golfing.
His ego.
It could be
too?
an ego
Like, he's
thing.
already in. He's already been in, and he lost, and he's like, I got to come back.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot.
I mean, it probably is an ego thing too, because all those rich dudes who have power like that are. But like even Kamala Harris, you were just chilling as vice president. Why do you even
Getting hammered
care?
on wine, dude.
Why do you want to be president? Do you ever think anybody ran for president and got in too deep? Was like, dude, I just should've-"
Obama. Do you remember his hair? He was like young, and his hair turned white in 4 years.
Well, I mean, like they were just like, I just wish I would have done this because you're stuck for
Obama.
4 years, dude. Like you're just like you
100%.
can't resign,
I
you can't
think
retire.
Obama seriously, was like in it, and he was like, nah.
Yeah, you just think you're
'cause
gonna chill, have like a cool economy.
You can't do anything.
Yeah,
You can't do it. You have to always be. I mean, even if you're a famous content creator, say, people think that shit's like all. Dude, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere. You can't say. You have to say the right thing all the time.
Yeah.
You can't say something. The only good thing about Donald Trump is he just says what the fuck ever he wants.
yeah.
So it doesn't. He has no capacity to take.
Even like George Bush, he probably only ran for president because his dad was president. He
No,
wanted,
he had to. George Bush was definitely forced into it.
But like then you're just chilling. All of a sudden, oh, by the way, the biggest terrorist attack in history just happened. You're like, fuck.
Well, they say that Dick Cheney had part in this because they needed to create a war to. Because we put. Now I could be wrong, but I think we had to do with Saddam getting into power, just like we had to do with Osama bin Laden getting into power.
Yeah.
Like the CIA trained these guys, put them in, established, hey, do whatever you want in this country, just make sure it runs good. We got to get the oil out of here.
Uh-huh.
Just get workers, make a good country. And then they got tired of them. They say they did it with Martin. The CIA established Martin Luther King, said, hey, do all this. They got tired of him. He was getting
Yeah.
too big. They killed him. JFK. But I think that the 9/11 thing was definitely not like a accident. It was all for a reason. They say that because Dick Cheney made a lot of money.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
He had owned a lot of companies, and
So I actually read
of
that when the Osama bin Laden or whatever had planned out these terrorist attacks, he didn't know the tower was going to fall. He just was going to hit. Their main target was the Pentagon, but they happened to hit the part of the Pentagon that was under construction. So So
I never heard that.
yeah, so like thankfully the Pentagon that part was under construction, so it wasn't as much damage. But when the towers like actually started falling, basically Osama bin Laden was like, "Oh shit, like we're fucked now. We're in trouble."
We done fucked this
Yeah.
up.
Because I guess like there's an audio recording of when they finally found him.
I've never heard this.
Yeah, look it up. There's an audio recording when they finally found Osama, like him on the radio, like, "I'm sorry, my brothers, like I brought this upon us, like I'm sorry."
Dude, I always thought it was they were blown up. That's what people say because they.
Well, I mean, it's like all conspiracies and stuff like that, but
Dude,
and it
I've
could
never
be
heard
there
that.
could be more to
Dude,
it. I don't
tonight
know.
I'm about to get in deep.
But yeah, I guess he had no idea the towers were actually going to fall, and like when they started falling, he was just like, "Well, we're fucked." And he wanted all he wanted us to like go into like Saudi Arabia and stuff and bomb the shit out of the Middle East, so that America becomes a big target. But all we did was go into Afghanistan, and he was
Iraq,
like, "Oh
yeah.
shit!"
Yeah.
So he wanted a reason to start a big war, but it turned out
And he
that
ended up getting fucking splooshed by SEAL Team 6 or
Yeah.
whatever.
his I guess his son is still like just
in
a- like a-
America.
He
right?
was. I think he got. He left now, but he was just chilling, dude. Just like an artist.
Imagine Osama bin Laden fucking dude and creating a child. That's not weird. You like to think about.
Well, his baby mama was probably like 12 years old, dude. If we're being real here.
There was a somewhere there was a picture, a store or something had a picture of Osama bin Laden on the wall. I'm trying to remember where. I don't remember. But it was very bizarre. Maybe it was a dream. I don't know. I
He
live
was
in
a-
basically a dream state.
Do you think he's like a legend in the Middle East? Like,
No. Dude, in the Middle East, well, at least when I went there, they don't really. They're just trying to survive, bro. They're like
guess
just
that's true,
literally
yeah.
day to day, just trying to like find food.
they don't really have electricity or that much either. So
No, like
like
their food hangs like in the heat, like just hangs.
Flies all over,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like gross, and like the meat, and then there's no seasoning. Like you go to the store, you
seasoning.
buy a steak, you
Yeah.
you got it in the refrigerator, you put it on the grill, you season it.
Yeah.
No, they're just like, here's a piece of sheep, and they like carve it
Here's a
off.
piece of
It's like
sheep.
probably rotten.
yeah,
And they just throw it on like a fire and just
yeah, and they can't eat bacon or anything, so they can't even like
no, like dude,
no pork.
we have it so nice.
We do.
You wake up, you get a bowl of cereal, nice cold milk.
We take it for granted, dude.
Dude, you can get hammered. We have our citizens. You can go somewhere, do crack, and not even go to jail for it. Bro.
I gotta pee real quick.
All right, we back.
You see, apparently Kanye is coming out with another solo album, Bully.
Hell yeah, I did see that.
I was
I was listening to Ye last night.
Yeah, I was listening to Ye last night.
I love Kanye. I don't give a fuck, dude. His albums are all fire. I don't
Yeah,
give a
they
fuck.
really.
His
I mean,
discography
there's
is
at least one or two songs in every album that I like, but his last couple, I mean, Vulture is. It's just too much.
Fire.
They're just
his
long as
best
fuck,
album,
dude. That one song, "Back to Me," though, is great. It's amazing.
Back to me, beautiful big titty bitches don't make the sky no more. I
I love that video of when they like premiered it or whatever, and Lil Durk and it was I think it was Lil Durk and maybe
Freddie Gibbs.
Offset. Well, Freddie Gibbs was there too, but
Yeah.
the other dudes are just in the background like
Not Offset. The other one.
Take Off,
No, Takeoff.
Quavo.
R.I.P. Offset, Takeoff, and
Quavo.
It was
Quavo!
Quavo.
Just awkwardly sitting in the background, obviously just high as shit. Just
Butcher with the goat, man.
that's true.
With the goat. You're with the goat, baby. Dude, if I sent you that picture, I didn't know Kanye West's Spotify thing was a goat.
It's been like that for a while. I never like zoomed in on it though, but
that
the
small
mountain
head.
goats, dude. Because I think it's from when he went to Wyoming or whatever and like made all those albums.
Yeah. Did you have you seen Rick and Morty? Have you watched that?
I haven't seen the last one or two seasons, I think, but I have. Yeah, I've seen it.
I love that, dude. I just started it. I'm on season 2 now. I
Yeah.
love that fucking show.
It's a good show. It's funny.
I love that show, man.
They were like that one dude got in trouble though, so he had to replace him. The guy that does the voices,
Of which one? All
Justin
of them?
Herman,
He
or
does
Dan Harmon,
Rick's voice, right?
or is it no? Justin Roiland got replaced. I can't remember.
It's
which one.
Herman. It is her.
But the new ones actually sound almost exactly like him.
That's weird that they got another. What did he do? Was it sexual?
Yeah, he was like
Uh,
texting minors and like sexting minors. It was
Why would
weird.
you do that?
Dude, these fucking animators are probably weird as fuck, bro.
True.
Incels.
When I when I go to high school games, you see like band kids and stuff that are like weird, and you forget.
Yeah.
You just hang out with your crowd of people all the time. You
Right.
never. There's some weirdos, man.
I always hear like theater kids are always like got all the STDs and things. They're all banging each other and shit. Like,
I want to get in on that.
well, not now.
I want to get in on that.
I don't know if you want to do that now.
That young banging. No, I don't. Wait, there's 7
No, I
seasons
don't.
of Rick and Morty?
think there's like 8 or 9 now.
It says 7. No, 7.
7.
December 2023. Anyway, what's that dude's name?
Justin
Dan Harmon.
I think Dan Harmon's still good. I think Justin Roiland is the one that got in trouble.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's an incel. Dude, you got all this money. Just go get a grown prostitute, bro.
Yeah.
Just get.
You can
go-
never dress up like a kid if you want.
Listen,
It's like,
rich motherfuckers. There's prostitutes out there who will fuck you, kind of legally-ish.
Yeah.
That you
it's-
just pay them money. They'll go out to dinner with you. They'll talk to you. Say whatever you want.
I always think of that when people talk about like prostitutes and stuff or weird shit, like the whole Deshaun Watson thing, how he just kept getting massages and one like. Just go. You're a famous athlete. Just go. You get any bitch you want out there. Why are you going?
I think Devon Watson. Hello, I'm Devon Watson. Anyway, so I'll get to that. But he was fired for domestic battery and false imprisonment in connection with alleged incident towards an unnamed woman he reportedly was dating. So he imprisoned her. Do you think he talked like Rick the whole time? Come here, come here,
the
Marty.
bedroom.
What were we just? Oh, Deshaun Watson. Do you think maybe these women were just trying to get money?
44 or how many is it now? Like 34?
I don't even know 34 women, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
How do you
either.
even know that many women? How do you even come in contact with 34 fucking?
He kept hiring masseuses, dude, and he would just like show up. He'd just come out in a little
There's
tiny
34
towel.
masseuses in Houston alone.
Probably.
Well, fuck, dude. How many masseuses are in Ohio? Let's look in this
How
area.
many masseuses are in Ohio? There's probably 10 massage parlors in a 5-mile radius in Toledo. You just look up masseuse.
No, I have to type.
I don't think there's statistics on
I have a
masseuse numbers.
VPN, so I have to type in the. Phew, damn. Wow, the number of masseuses is astonishing around us, dude. What the? Dude, you guys got to find a different occupation. I'm not even that.
Well,
tense.
I think it's super easy to get certified. That's why it's so
Ooh, look at
popular.
those hands.
Oh yeah. You ever had a
Wildflower.
massage? I've never had one either.
My father-in-law got me a massage for my birthday. Me and my wife got us like a gift certificate. Never fucking used it.
Sarah bought me one for Christmas one time, and then the lady called off the day of the appointment, like because she had COVID, and I was like, I just never rescheduled. I was like, well, that's fine. I'll just get my money back. I
Well,
guess.
my problem is if I lay out my stomach, I automatically get a boner. So they would be like, "All right, turn around," and I would like turn around, and I'd have a boner, but it's not sexual. It's just like if I lay out my stomach, I
It's just a feeling thing. It's a rubbing thing.
it's fine. Don't look.
I'll do your chest now. No, it's okay. Just focus on the
Do you have
back.
a hole?
One for the head, one for the bone.
Do you have a boner hole at this place or not? Because if I lay out my stomach, I'm getting a boner.
You have a boner hole.
That's my biggest. Maybe if I sit down and do it. Can I sit down and you just rub my back? Because I cannot lay on my stomach at all, or I will get a boner right away. Seriously, if I laid on my stomach right now, I would stand up with a boner. It's like a blood thing. Do you want me to prove it to you?
So if you just land on your back and they start massaging you, you won't get a boner. Just
No. They can do anything to me. I won't get a boner. They can touch my dick. But
As
if
soon
I
as you
lay
put me on my
as
stomach.
soon as I roll, even if I do like this, maybe even that blood rushes, dude. If I lean forward,
This gravity.
gravity's
Gravity's giving me a boner right now.
Ooh, sorry, babe. Rotisserie. Like a rotisserie.
How often do you think that happens in a massage parlor? You're just massaging all of a
Every
sudden.
day, daily, dude. There's probably sexual
They
advances.
just gotta avoid it, dude. Like, don't
Dude,
even acknowledge it.
Truly horny dudes, like they don't give a.
Oh yeah.
If you start massaging a horny dude like professionally, and he's just like, she might like me, hell, and he like reaches over, grabs her leg.
It's like you think they're in a strip club? Like, oh, again, this girl wants to touch me. No, dude.
Oh yeah, integrated massage and bodywork, handcrafted massage.
Some of this stuff's like, I get like getting your back rubbed and stuff, but there's like hot stone shit and all that other stuff. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
Dude. That's ASMR. We're getting into deadly territory.
ASMR.
Ooh.
They should make a massage parlor for ASMR. They just whisper in your
They
ear.
do. Yeah, thank you. Whisper affirmations to
You
me.
definitely get a boner there,
You're
dude.
actually a good person. You deserve to be alive.
I never had a massage, but I have got a pedicure before. Like,
How's
my
that?
wife. It was.
That's a foot, right?
I wasn't a big fan, dude. I'm ticklish and like I just felt bad for this poor Korean lady with my nasty toes.
That's my
Like,
problem. I'll feel bad for you.
and she didn't speak English. I was like, oh, you don't have to do that. She's like,
And she's probably not getting paid much.
no. And she didn't like. There's choices of what kind of pedicure you want. She didn't even ask me. She just started like just gave me the
Going to work on you.
Yeah. Your foot just sitting in this water the whole time, all wrinkly.
It's not as like people make it seem.
No, I wasn't a fan.
If I get a pedicure or massage or anything, I want a white woman to do it. Just because, look, you're
Just-
white in America, you're good.
It's like Jesus walking.
I don't-
Jesus
yeah.
getting his feet washed.
Like if it was a black woman, I'd be like, no, ma'am, no,
you don't have to do this.
You don't have to do this. You don't. That's the same with like strippers and stuff. Get off there. Get down. Get out, Shaniqua. Bring up Carol.
Carol.
Next to the stage, Carol.
No,
Fuck
no,
you, bitch. Yeah. You white bitch.
no fake name or nothing. Just Carol.
If I was a male stripper, I'd go by my name.
I've only been to a few strip clubs, and I went to one in Fort Wayne one time, and first of all, it was way too bright in there. Like, why are the lights on so?
What
so
was
high?
it, Showgirls or whatever? The fuck?
I don't know what it
I
was
lived in
called.
Fort
It was
Wayne.
very trashy.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan. It's just they're just trying to take your money.
It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad. People are spending all this money just for
I went with me and you went to
the Lima
Yeah.
one. We were just
Me,
talking
you,
to
and
that girl
Mustard.
like
R.I.P.
I was like, "Well, how much money did you make at night?" We were just having a conversation
Mustard
with
was
her.
trying to take one home. The other one I went to was in Nashville. We were going to deploy. We got to go home for Christmas, and on our route back to Mississippi, where we were deploying from, we stopped in Nashville for a night, and we went to a strip club, and they took me for $3,000. Dude, they had me. Dude, I was loving them, dude. I was like, this is before, like, this was years 2011. Dude, they had me fucking.
They know what they're doing,
I'm
dude.
sprung. I was, dude. They was like, go back to the ATM, yeah. And I was just going to the ATM. I checked my shit the next morning.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. That's
don't
why
remember what they look like.
you gotta be careful around that like there, dude. We went to one. I went to one for my buddy's bachelor party. This was probably 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
And I was like just at the level of drunk where like I knew what I was doing, so they would come up and like talk to us, and I'm like, I know what you're doing. Go, get
Yeah,
out of
you would be an asshole. You would be a dickhead.
And then I bought my buddy a private dance one time, and the girl like followed us to the bar, and she's like, "Are you gonna buy me a drink?" I'm like, "I already
Bitch,
paid you
get
for the
the
dance,
fuck
dude. You got
out
my
of
money
my
already."
dance. Shut up and show me them titties. We should go to strip clubs and just be purely disrespectful. Get off
Yeah.
the stage.
Boo! Start booing,
Dude,
taking money back.
Speaking of when I was talking about the the football game last night, there was a basketball game that I was being a jerk and I booed the refs so loudly, and my father-in-law was like, "Dude, they're gonna kick you out of here." I was like, "I don't give a fuck." I was being a dickhead. So I can see where that could happen.
Yeah,
I was that guy at one point. I stopped. My son was like, "Dude, stop yelling." I was like, "All right, cool."
Do you think the strippers are competitive? Like they like?
Yeah, they fight, dude. There's TikTok videos of strippers be in there battling.
They probably, yeah, I could see that because you like some of them are like a little uglier and they don't make as
My
much
baby
money.
mama was a stripper.
Really?
Mhm.
Is that how you guys met?
Mm-mm. She became it after
Ah, gotcha.
drugs and stuff. They'll do that.
Yeah, huh?
But yeah, she was battling. She was in there fighting for her life. She was in there fighting for her life. She was in there scrapping, dude, for the bucks, for the dollars. And that was the Lima one too. Third landing or landing strip.
Yeah. Well, it used to be called something else, like Par 3 or something, or
Yeah. I talked to. I'm not going to name names, but you know him who lives in Lima, who recently became free of relationship, and he frequents the strip club now, and he's loving life, dude. He keeps a bottle in his pocket, dude. Let me tell you. Dude, he called me the other day, dude. He was living it up, dude. He was like, dude, fuck
I know
this.
exactly who you're talking about,
Dude,
too.
he was on a. I kind of was a little bit envious of him. But I was like, damn, dog. He was like, dude, man, strippers coming back to this bitch. Because we was both fucking. I don't really remember the whole. It was us FaceTime.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the whole conversation, but it was a. I was happy for him, dude. I was
Happy for him.
I was like, good job, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't really miss being single. All the money you'd spend on women, dude, just like dumb shit. Like,
All the money you spend in general just to try to like not be lonely, like not
Yeah.
be bored. Dude, when I first moved here and we like linked up when I lived in that apartment on Fifth.
Oh, yeah,
dude,
every night.
Dude, every Sunday through Sunday.
yeah,
And you got to think we spent at least $50 a night. That's on the low end,
right. Oh yeah, dude, we're
just not to be sitting at home, dude.
Kind of
Now
sad.
I love sitting at home.
I love sit. Oh my god, dude, all that things you can do, especially when you have like TV. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Would you have cable and would you have the
when you
internet?
can afford the luxuries, the necessities.
Dude, I love just sitting in this chair.
Yeah,
I will get off of work and sit in this chair and just sit here.
just gotta. People don't understand, dude. We had our fun, but
Yeah, that was a lit time, dude. We was living.
what do we even accomplish? You know?
But I pissed on myself so much during
Yeah.
that time, dude. I've probably haven't urined that much now, in general.
Our
Like
poor-
in my lifetime, take that however long period
Uh-huh.
of urine. I was pissing myself walking home.
It's crazy though. Is like we didn't really dabble into the hard drugs and stuff that often.
We never got. Yeah.
So that's why we're like we still look kind of young. You know what I'm saying? We still have our
You're right.
youth,
Yeah.
but some of our friends.
I just
We got some right here, dude. Hold on. It's a little fuzzy.
has it been there?
No,
Cut the podcast. dude.
we can AI Photoshop it out.
One of our old roommates came to Antoine's football game last week, and I asked him about a friend, and he said not good.
Yeah, I
Asking
figured.
for money and all that stuff. Like, skoosh. Listen, kids, drink, smoke some weed, stay off them hard drugs. Man.
Yeah.
Only
careful.
do it once, twice a year. That was always like once to twice a year because it's fun as fuck, dude. Don't
Yeah,
get me
it
wrong,
is.
it's sick.
The next day's not fun.
No, that
Dude.
your bachelor party was it? What was one was here? Was it Chris's or?
Here?
Yeah, the last one we all was at when we were just like in the.
Oh yeah, it was my bachelor
We
party.
were
Yeah.
just like taking toots on the thing, dude. The next day at work,
Taking toots.
I had to work the next night.
Uh-huh.
Never again. Dude.
Yeah,
I
dude.
was.
That ain't worth it. That part ain't worth it. You gotta
You gotta
set
have a
aside
day
like
off.
3 days.
Yeah.
Take to recover.
I can pound beers with the best of them. That's about
Yeah.
it. That's I don't even.
That's an easy
I
recovery.
don't even. I can't even do weed anymore.
Really? Yeah.
It just tears me up, dude. Like I can.
Just to make my
us-
tummy hurt.
Xannies will tear that tummy up.
I don't think I've ever done Xanax. Just like I've never was really into like sleepy
Yeah,
pills.
I was on an Ambien kick way back, but then I remember we went to Arby's in Lima and I threw up in the parking lot, and that was the end of that. I was on the Mambies, dude.
You
I
were
was
on the Ambies?
I was a walking.
That's not one you hear very often.
Yeah, this was years. This was high school
You
time.
were just bored as fuck.
That
dude.
high school time when like pills really became popular. Like Mustard would get all kinds of shit, and we would just take it. And all I've ever cared about was really beer.
Yeah. I
I'm
can't
not
even do
liquor.
melatonin, dude, because I've had the craziest fucking dreams.
And when you're falling to sleep on melatonin, you feel like you're dead. Like
Yeah.
you're like, I don't.
Yeah.
You're like I don't want to go to sleep now. I don't want to sleep.
Yeah.
That's why I just black
my
out.
nightmares get real bad. And like even when one time I was sick, so I took NyQuil to help me sleep. And the next day I was so tired, dude. Like, I don't know if it takes forever to wear off or what, but I was just like literally sleeping
No,
at
it's
work.
fucking
Like
narcotics, dude.
Yeah.
They're bad for you. Melatonin is not. I don't think it's bad. People that give their kids melatonin is wild. Bro.
yeah,
You gotta let them sleep naturally.
yeah. My aunt does that to her kids. She's like they are kind of bad kids though. She's like melatonin time.
How old are they?
Zonked.
He said zonked.
At the time when this happened, when the last time I was out with them was like
Wait, are we talking about Uncle Jay and
same side of the family, but different mom. But
Dale?
no, that's not that. I know that's not who you're thinking of, but same side of the family. But yeah, she just gave her kids melatonin away from. But those kids were bad as fuck though.
Dude, kids will. If you don't have a stable base, kids will fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, I don't
Kids
know.
will fuck you
Sometimes
up.
kids
But,
kids
dude,
are just fucking crazy though, dude.
I'm good with bro. You got to get on kid level to be a good parent. In my
Yeah.
opinion, you got to just be like, what do you want? What do you want in reason?
Yeah,
I learned that with my son plays football, basketball. Doesn't do great in school, but he does. He's not a troublemaker.
Right.
He's not doesn't drink, not into stuff like that.
yeah,
Because I just let him be who he is, man.
Mhm.
I didn't force him to do these things.
right.
I didn't. He does them because what he wanted to do.
Yeah,
People try to force their kids into things. It's not good.
yeah. My parents were always like that too. Like they never made me do anything. And
Yeah.
they always said like, if you're gonna drink, just let me know and then we'll pick you up. Like don't
that
drive.
simple.
And that made me like not. That made me when I was in high school not want to drink because I was like, well, what's the point?
It's not
You know
even
what I'm
cool, bro. I'm
saying?
trying to get in trouble, bro.
And now look at us now.
Now you're drinking vodka out of that, and I'm drinking this beer, dude. He has a severe alcohol problem.
This is straight. Just great.
Jim Leahy.
Not even the good stuff. Just out the plastic bottle.
Cupcakes on the prowl. Look at her, dude. You're a bitch. I hate you. Yeah. So,
What?
have you been golfing lately?
No, past couple weeks I've slowed down, dude.
Nice.
I ran out of time.
That's what we're all running out of time, dude.
Don't.
I got
gave me
this,
an
I got
existential
this party
crisis.
to go to tonight. Here in after this podcast,
I
I'm
got a
pretty
party to
pumped.
go to too, dude.
What
kind of party you got to go to?
My father-in-law was just having
party.
gerbil party. Yeah, my father-in-law's having a gerbil party. It's just me and it's exclusive.
Dude, for my 40th birthday, I'm gonna have a gerbil party.
Wait, you're 39?
No, I'm 34 right now.
You should. I'll come.
Yeah,
I don't go to many parties. I don't really do
I'm gonna
much.
put like little hamster things on the walls. Everybody got to drink out of a little
Bush Light.
cover my carpet in what do you
Sawdust.
call it? Yeah.
That's a good idea, actually. That's lit. Everybody has to dress as a gerbil.
Yeah. Bring BYOG. Bring
And
your own gerbil.
it's like what is those fluffy furries where they have those butt plugs, but they're tails. Everybody has to wear that.
I found one of those in one of my so we were all like we had like a couple's like getaway or whatever, and I walked to my
You
buddy's.
was at a couple's getaway,
Yeah, like we were just all like
like couples retreat, like that movie
kind of like
with
that,
Savion Love.
kind of like that. Yeah,
Who's that? Vince
deep,
Vaughn.
deep cut, dude.
That's a
Vince
deep
Vaughn movie. Oh yeah, you know, with the Save on Love.
couples retreat. That's who's the actors.
But and I found one of those in the room, and
Did
you
it
know
smell?
what? If you're into it, whatever. I didn't smell it.
I'm not into ass play.
No, me neither. I got
Tried it
hemorrhoids, so
Well, I don't know what that's like. I might, but I don't really do doctor stuff. Like I don't really do medical.
well, I just could feel them.
What? Let's not get too graphic here.
No, you know, a little bit of blood.
What's it from? Like shitting, pushing?
Yeah, I think I eat too much fiber. I just shit so much. Like, I think I got IBS.
That's possible. I mean, I know people. I know multiple people with
Yeah.
IBS.
I got to poop right now.
I shit. Really?
Yeah.
I shit. Dude, I should put a little hole in that chair so you get a shit in a bucket.
Please.
I don't shit.
That's the shit chair.
I
Don't
shit
sit on
once
that.
once a day.
Once a day.
And
Probably.
it's
like-
always beer shit.
Yeah, that's true. When I drink it, it gets worse. But yeah, just every day, dude.
But anyway,
Every day.
let's get to this party situation. So I'm going to my father-in-law is just having like a get together.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice place out in the boondocks, out in the country.
Yeah.
Always has fridge full of beer. His
That sounds great.
my wife's stepmom's kids come. They're all older.
Yeah.
My age. And then we go. I don't know if I wish my brother-in-law and sister-in-law were going, but she just had a baby Sunday, so I don't think they're coming. But
Yeah.
that'd be sick, dude. We just have a good time, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
watch
gotta go
football.
to fucking Bar Louie, dude. I hate going out.
Dude, get me some calamari and put it in your freezer.
Okay.
Let me go with you, actually.
No, I want to go to your party.
Why? What kind
I
of
hate
party
going
is it?
out, dude. Huh?
Is it just
It's our friend's 30th.
at Bar Louie?
Yeah, I know.
Is it going to be an all-night event? So
No. I'm hoping that
Let's go to the next bar.
no, we're not doing that. We might go back to their house for a little bit, but
is it just you two?
I can't wait to
and-
go home.
Yeah. I don't know. That sounds kind of fun, bro. I don't really go out.
I don't like
at all.
spending money.
Yeah, Jew
Gee-
type. Yeah, you're right. I'd rather
Plus,
get a case.
plus it's in Perrysburg. I live in Toledo. 20-minute drive.
You're right.
Got to get home.
You got to
uh,
drive.
We're probably Uber home. I'm driving there, but I'll probably
And then you
Uber
got to
home.
get your car the next day.
Yeah, but I just like Fridays. I love because, it's like I get to play video games, drink at home. Saturdays when we do our podcast is fun,
Mhm.
but other than that, I can give or take.
Yeah.
Sundays I love because it's football Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Then the weekend's over, dude.
So see, my weekend's over tonight. My weekend's over because I work tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, but
So
you get off Friday morning, right?
So I get off. So I work Thursday night into Friday morning. I come
Mhm.
home, go to sleep, wake up Friday afternoon, have that night, usually football game or sports or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I got Saturday night, and then I go to work. So if I get fucked up tonight, I'm fucked tomorrow morning. I don't
Right.
have a recoup. I have to just go to work.
Right. That's why you get a day drink, dude.
I am. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to. I am, and I'm going to. I've learned. I've learned that if you just continuously drink beer, you're just fine.
Yeah. Don't
that-
mix it. Don't mix it up.
Don't do anything. Beer and water
Yeah.
during the day. Like before work, I just pound water. After work, I just pound beer.
I always drink either a Gatorade or Liquid IV or something before I go to bed too. Get them electrolytes.
Liquid
in me.
IV is fire.
Yeah, it is.
Gatorade
Doesn't really
Gatorade
do
makes
a
me
whole
feel
lot.
sick, but Liquid IV is fire. Dude.
Yeah,
I
it
love
is.
Liquid IV. I swear by it. Let's get a sponsorship or something.
Liquid IV. They do sponsor a lot of podcasts.
And there's another one, Drip Drop or something.
Oh yeah,
the cheap
that's
one.
good. That one's
Yeah, I
that
know
one
those.
tastes better than Liquid IV though.
Liquid IV is fire.
It is. I get it from Costco. Get the big bulk.
You got that Costco man, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
baby.
jelly of that, boy.
All right, I'm sorry. I hate to do this. So we got to wrap.